Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and start playing the album. Just go ahead and play Pluto, y'all. No, we did them already. We did that already. You really on one. Them motherfuckers who be listening in the future too, that's what's funny. Cancer's policies and Gemini. Oh, God. Plutarians. Come on, now you got a little stinky attitude because I don't want, we not going to do them. We did them already. And 9 times out of 10, you probably going to pick the same fucking species. Let's go. No! Stop. No! Are you for real? Are you serious? Quit playing. Are you for real? Wow. Oh, wow. You know what? Okay. And, okay. Fuck it. Okay, fuck it. Aquarius, Capricorn, and Aries. Okay. Third time a charm. Third time's a charm. It came out 3 times. 3 times. And then the third time they all came out together. The first time they came out all together too. With like a couple on the first time, and the second time the other 2 came out. Then the third time all 3 of them came out. So they came out 3 times. And okay, what house? Oh yeah, I'm all in the same house. 2 different houses. In the 2nd and the 10th house. Wow. Okay, so we got a 3 and 1, which is 3 birds and 1 stone. So now all I'm gonna do is just find out the species of this. So what's the species of this Aries? The snake. Need to do shadow work. Straight for the make me do 3 of them in 1. Oh wow. Capricorn, a snake. Need to do light work. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. Come on, Aquarius. The monkey. 1992. I don't know why I just said that. But okay, Aquarius, the monkey. Okay, no matter your zodiac sign, if you were born the following years, if you was born 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013, you a snake. But right now this is Aries. The snake needs to do shadow work. We also have Capricorn, the snake, that needs to do light work. Okay, then if you were born the following years, no matter your zodiac sign, if you were born 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, 2016, you are a monkey. But today we're talking about Aquarius. That's a monkey that needs to do light work as well. So meaning this Aries did his light work already, and they gotta do this shadow work. And the Capricorn and Aquarius, the snake and the monkey, they did their shadow work already. And for all three of them to come out together, that means they're going to end up coming together and working together to help each other out. So that means that the Aries is going to help the Capricorn snake and the monkey Aquarius do their light work. And the Aquarius monkey and the Capricorn snake gonna help the Aries snake do their shadow work, if that makes sense to you. If I explained it to where it makes sense to you. So this is why all three came out, because they're gonna be working together, and it's gonna be the exact same thing, except for, you know, the Capricorn snake and the Capricorn monkey is going to be light work-wise. And the Aries, whatever that is going to be the shadow work-wise. If I explain it to where it makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to start with, what the fuck? The shadow and light. Here it goes. I was looking for my shadow and light. Oh, wow. Where my light? Right here. I don't know where my good vibe lighter went. It's somewhere on it. Fucking dead. I gotta clean it off. And I gotta spend some time on my game. I ain't played my game for really a minute. I got a whole bunch of games to catch up on. I've been working my ass off. And I ain't been doing no reading, so I guess this is the last three. And that's really crazy because this is the third reading and the last reading, and it came out with 3 different signs. So yeah, y'all gonna have to work together. Anything else for Aries, the snake, Capricorn, the snake, and Aquarius, the snake. Monkey. That's it. That's all you can say for that. That's basically really ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah. Most definitely it's going to take out 3. And that's exactly why I said not to do that. And that's probably why. Ooh. I can dig it. Okay, y'all ladies. Okay, anything else? Alright, guys. Okay, Aries snake, your shadow work. Capricorn snake, your light work. And Aquarius monkey, your light work. It's a powerful energy shift. And it really is, because it's 3 of y'all. And y'all 3 of y'all gonna have to work together in order to get this shit done. And it's also time for a treat for both of y'all, for all y'all, so y'all can basically take the time out in your treat. But what you're not doing is accepting your ancient wisdom. You still find it kind of hard to believe, and you're gonna have to, because most definitely that's why all 3 of y'all gonna work together, and it's gonna take the power of 3 for y'all to be powerful, because you're not accepting, receiving, and giving out the ancient wisdom. And this is why it's to where you won't be able to, and you're not being told to release your power because you refuse to, and at the same time it's because you miss someone. And this may be the reason why you in this state to where you have to miss someone, because you refuse to accept the ancient wisdom. And they did. And it went to where they did, they was able to release their power and unite, which makes you not equally yoked. And it's all because you in the death and the mating, invasion boundaries, violating dominance, maybe with the people around you or the other people that you messed around with, male or feminine wise. And with that being said, I mean, all three of y'all did this shit. So, I mean, I would just say that you can turn it all around. You know, if anything, it's a setback. Again, see, power 3, it came back out again. I'm going to sit that down. So, go ahead and go on Alice in Wonderland and see what they got to say for Aries, the snake shadow work, Capricorn, the snake light work, and Aquarius, the monkey light work. Got anything else for Aries, Capricorn, the snakes, and the monkey? Damn. Well, yeah, it's 3 of y'all ass. You would think. Alright, so you got who in the world are you, getting to know the new you, and that's pretty good. You becoming acceptant and acknowledging it, and then you have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are, and you forgot how powerful you are, and maybe that's because you were, as far as Aries the snake go, you're so comfortable of being powerful in your life. And then as far as Capricorn the snake and Aquarius the monkey, you're used to being powerful in your shadow work in the dark, and now you forgot how powerful you are. But I mean, it's only just leveling up to evening out those powers. Like, the last thing you want is, oh, you more powerful in the dark and you don't have that much power in the light. You want them to be equal. You want them to level. So I see this is where all 3 of y'all working together, and it's going to take all 3 of y'all to actually elevate and graduate. Growing up. So actually, realistically speaking, like, even though Capricorn and Aquarius working in light and Aries working on shadow, y'all all still gonna walk across the stage graduating to where you graduated doing your shadow and your light work together. And now it's time to go to the hills, take the high road, and now you gotta go through training with light and shadow work at the same fucking time. like all together is one merge. Growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. So you are kind of being accepted and growing into it, and you're wanting to, but you kind of rejecting the fact that you would still have to keep that kid in you to do it, because you do have to, because the innocence see things that the mature part of yourself wouldn't. It's always see time, eternity, endless moments of repetition, and right now you don't have that. Again, that's only because you forgot how powerful you are. All because it's time to do something different. Law is not justice, rules that are not fair, and you feel like it's not fair, but in reality it is fair. How you gonna want the best and you're not gonna go through the worst to get to the best, and do your best in the worst to get to the best, to do your best to have the best. If I said that in the sense to where it makes sense to you. Belong to your own dream, create your own life. So, in such a sense, kind of like this is the same life all three of you guys probably want and have, you know, but you probably lack something within it, so you strengthen each other in that area. So when you do go off and separate, when you do choose that life and that path that you want to go, you're going to be real successful and strong in it, and you will have access to where if you got stuck or in a rut, on a freeze or something like, I don't know, well, you know, hey, I know the called Capricorn or Aquarius or Aries. Never jam today. Promises that will never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Right, you still focused on your light work, and y'all other two focused on your shadow work. You need to get out of it, because right now it's time for light work. And for you, it's time for your shadow work. Get it done. And then once you get that done and graduate, then you can reminisce over your light and shadow work, because you've done it and completed it the right way. Learning to create what you desire. And that's most definitely something you're going to have to do, because once you do your light and shadow work, it's going to be a new way, a new movement, and probably a few new things you're going to want to do. Then you got uncertainty. Choose who you will become. You're uncertain on who you want to be and who you become. And like I just told Virgo, like, be all of them. If it's the case, but you still got to do light and shadow work in all of them. Just like you have to do the light and shadow work in what you're trying to accomplish and become now. Use your time well. Make every moment count. So now, always make every moment count. Be grateful. Always make it count. Be grateful. No matter how positive or negative, make it a moment. See the good in it. You know, see every aspect within it. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. And due to this is when you get a group, because you rub off on each other. So this is going to create a whole new group and a whole new being. Morality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So if you go ahead and get that acceptance in and do that work, and don't be afraid. I mean, it's going to be even better with it, especially with you gaining your morality. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure for a piece of change. Pause before action. And again, when you're afraid, you go full-fledged head on. When you comfortable and nonchalant about it, you should be very cautious on it. But at this moment in life, at this point, no, you should not pause. You should go head on. There's no reason in being afraid of doing your shadow work and your light work. Just like you was good at your shadow work, you're going to be good at your light work. Just like you was good at your light work, you're going to be good at your shadow work. You just got to even it out, level it up. It's called living in love. Super Saiyan, if you watch Dragon Ball Z. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. And That's what I'm saying. No matter if it's negative or positive, whatever, look at every aspect of everything and find something positive within it to make the moment. You can always make a moment in the most horrible moment ever or time. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Because you're about to become something totally whole new after you do your shadow and light work. You're already something different after getting into your shadow work. Because you're not in your light, but you're going to use some light in your shadow. And just like your light, you got to use some dark. But you're not, dark. You're in your light, so you got to be light. But you're going to have to use some darkness to expose some other darknesses too. But once you learn your dark and your light, hey, you're going to become a whole new different being and creature. Like Pokemon, you evolve, but what's that Digimon and stuff. Impossible things. Or, yeah, again, Dragon Ball Z. What's that? Beast Wars, Voltron, Power Rangers, all them. Impossible things, working through disbelief. Imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. What was that Team Planet? What was the name? Captain Planet, yeah. But see, fresh perspective. I just gave a couple of But working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspective. You're really gonna have to have it doing your light and your shadow work, and even after you complete that, because you're gonna have to get used to being in that body, in that form, and how to use all your powers and your weapons, and that new body you'll be in. And it'll show too, because it even transform from spiritually to also physically in both planes. Let's go. I'm gonna go into the water first. That's what I've been doing. Everybody else will go in the water and then come out the water and walk in the wood. Because it's been pretty hot. This is for Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, the snakes, and the monkey. Is that it? I'm sure. What the fuck you want? Okay. So, you have empowerment. And you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. So most definitely, you guys need to go ahead and tell yourself, I have the power. I just have to say this shit over and over. Power. For real. And form the head. For real. Oh man, that's Voltron. Oh man. I mean, in this case, it's 3 of y'all ass. So, shit. It'll be Autobots go. It's also time for a rest for a while. So, take a little rest. Not too long of a rest. Like a little nap. Just relax, meditate. Nice long hot bath. Just be in your body and get to know you a little more. Death move amongst us, and it's only the death of this old being that you are, because you're becoming a whole total new being, and you're preparing to. So it dies slowly, and you getting your shadow work and light work done depends on how fast it dies. Find your nice self. So it's also time to find your nice self. within the dark and the light. I mean, and even in the dark, it's still light. And even in the light, it's still darkness. And an awesome gardener. So this is the main reason why all three of y'all are going to do this and accomplish and experience this together. Because you did your work alone. Now it's time to do work as a group. So this explains why all three of y'all came out together. And there is one that watches over you. So all three of y'all got somebody that watch over y'all, which made it to where y'all got sevenfold more watching y'all. Because just by y'all working together and being together now, positive, negative, dark, and light-wise, you got like sevenfold more watching you together. Which actually, you might as well say your army is forming. And you may be the three generals. Realization. You're finding this out. You're realizing this, which is good. And it's lonelier at night. Because you go off alone at night. You separate at night. But it's still a time to share, and you do still have your times to share to do that. But then at the same time, even though you're going to be around each other a lot, still it's time to be separate. Because there are things you have to learn separately, and you're going to learn together. And when it all seemed ended, it's not really ended, but right now your truth is not powerful. Because you're refusing to accept this, when in reality, you don't need to accept it, so it can become powerful. And the truth is coming softly, and it's not coming softly because you're refusing to accept it, so it can be powerful. And as you accepted it, then it would have came a lot more softer, but since you're not accepting it, and acknowledging it, it's going to come pretty fast and harsh. Yes, baby. Yep. Now you're gonna do the flowers. And that's why y'all need to do that, because y'all don't have that. Some people think it's when you do shadow work, you ain't gonna have like that little